Game 2 of my 10-day contract with my new rookie, the captain, playing for the Pelicans. First game we played against the 76ers, I scored 7. It's my debut game. Just trying some things. I learned to play it by myself now. Every game when we get a career high.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis, and the captain subbed in for John Salmons. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Down low, it's for...
So this is not no game.
Reed and JaVale McGee. Lawson running point with Afflalo and Gallinari on his sides.
Well, that was just a terrific shot by Aaron Afflalo. He's making it happen.
New Orleans in the lead.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Afflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket. The captain has his cape on tight.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, Jrue Holiday.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because he's putting up those numbers from outside.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Los Angeles.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
No good for Morales. The Nuggets trail by 4. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Denver's head coach had a few moments to share with me. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Jrue Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Denver. Nelson comes in for Ty Lawson.
And then your mom put the Boston.
Gallinari with the screen for Nelson. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside. It is so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
And Clark, talking about rebound, I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question, and you can't be surprised to see them really crash the boards in this one. They needed to get some second chance points, and their defense needed to limit the offensive rebounds at the other end. Definitely that was a focus for them, controlling and handling both backboards.
Kicks to Gallinari. Lets it go from 14. That's good. Gallinari's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Morales. 1:56 left to play here in the first. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. The captain's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes players have a fairy tale beginning to their career, but not him. It was a rough first outing.
Yeah, you know, he looked at ease for long stretches of the game, and the team, however, the team overall didn't look their best in the loss. We'll see how he continues to improve individually.
Left side, Anderson. Carries it down low. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead. 1:12 left in the first quarter.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Out to Gallinari. The three, and he gets it to go. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Holiday, the pass to Morales. The three-pointer off the mark. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Philadelphia.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's tipped. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Back to Holiday. And the pass to Morales. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nelson outside. He dishes it to Foy. Gallinari passes to Nelson. Got it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 1 quarter in the... Julian. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Substitution here for New Orleans. Withey's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. The captain's checked in for Luke Babbitt. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Denver, JaVale McGee's checked in for Nurkic. Fareed comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Foy in for Harris. Anderson with the inside. Salmon's out there with Tyreke Evans. And it's Morales in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Nelson with it. Evans picks him up. Gallinari dishes to McGee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's the captain, covered by Foy. No good for Morales. The Nuggets leading by 9. McGee is screen on Salmons. Fareed with a clean look. Can't make good off the pick. New Orleans has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Nelson kicks to Foy. For 3, and he gets it to go. Foy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pelicans trail by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
JaVale McGee, a 7-footer with length and athleticism, can certainly play in the perimeter defensively. Guards the rim so well, and Steve, you know, he can reach over 2 feet above the rim.
That's unbelievable. You look at him, Kevin, all the physical traits you look for in an elite pivot man. A question for McGee is just his decision-making and his development, his focus. He's capable of making a spectacular play, but can he make the fundamental one? And that's what's held him back to this point.
And it's here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. 5th in blocks, 5th in field goal percentage, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
This is a team, Clark, and you talked about the shot blocking. This is a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well, they cover up for one another, and when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
The shot's good for Morales.
And McGee's flair for the unexpected, if you want to call it that, has made him a blooper reel regular. I mean, if he can just focus on being fundamentally sound and stay away from the extracurriculars, I think he could be one of the best centers in the game.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's Withy, guarded by McGee. No good. Foy, the pass to Nelson. Out to Gallinari. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Gallinari's got 18 points in the game.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Salmons against Nelson. Morales. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. And here they go. And Nelson gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they...
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
All right. I want everyone's eyes up here. There are a few clear lessons we should have learned from that first half. We need better ball movement on the perimeter. Our three-point shooters get off because we haven't been crisp with our passing. Now, that wasn't our only issue for sure. In general, we have to be more connected as a unit, not 5 individuals, no matter which 5 of you is out there. And let's be quick in transition the next 2 quarters. We don't need everybody crashing the boards. I'd rather have us running the floor and getting layups on the break. Now let's just put that first half behind us and start fresh. Don't try to do too much too soon. We're not going to erase the lead with 1 basket. It's going to take a lot of chipping away.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a... New Orleans making some changes here. Withy's checked in for Asha. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Luke Babbitt in for John Salmons. Big group substitution here for Denver. Gallinari, he's checked in for Nurkic. Harris comes in for Wilson Chandler. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Nelson is out there at 4. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward position. The captain's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday, the pass to Morales. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Here's Harris. Again, the Nuggets score.
Harris. Assist from Jameer Nelson.
New Orleans gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. No good for Morales.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the 3. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. And you look at Anderson, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA, but now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well, it's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who could knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Fareed, good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Another pass put right into the